What's up, guys? Dylan Rush with Cage Side Press, joined today by a UFC heavyweight boasting a 9-2 professional record, coming off a huge victory over Junior Tafa 2 weeks ago at UFC Vegas 71. Mohammed the Motor Usman. How you doing, Mohammed?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you for having me, Dylan.
Of course, bro. Thank you for taking the time. What you been up to these last 2 weeks? You enjoying the victory, the spoils of victory?
Man, just been recovering and getting ready to do it again. I'm gonna try to have a fast turnaround this go around. So, just been kind of like laying low, recovering. I'm gonna go see my parents this week, and then come back full steam ahead.
That's awesome. Did you happen to watch BKFC the other night? Did you see your guy Brandon Gertz and Chris Camozzi get the job done?
Yeah. I was there. I was there front row with my brother.
Oh shit! I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. You got some blood on you from the fights or no?
Oh man, it's BKFC is it's vicious. I'm not gonna lie. It's a different sport for sure.
Definitely, bro. So how did you feel about that last fight? Were you confident going into the decision, the announcement of decision? Do you feel like you got the job done?
100%. I feel like I got the job done all across the board. You know, it was a tough fight for me because of the 8 months off from my first fight, and I had my surgery on my thumb. So, I was in plenty shape. I was in a lot. But when you get in there, it's different. And the 8 months away, I felt it. And it wasn't that I was. It wasn't that It wasn't that you was tired. It was like when you mix that in with adrenaline, it makes you like it's like almost like you're powerless. So yeah, man, it was good. I'm glad I got the job done. It's the number one thing. It's not all gonna be pretty, but when you can go out there and you can win and beat these guys that are really good guys, it's a testament to my coaches and to everything we work for.
Speaking of your coaches, you definitely excelled in those last 2 rounds. You were dominant throughout. What were some of the things your coaches told you heading into that second round following the first frame?
Just stick to the game plan, execute the game plan. Don't get discouraged. And just keep wearing them down because I knew he got tired towards the end. You never really think about it because we're all tired. But but you just knew he was a little bit more tired than me. So yeah, stick to the game plan. Don't get discouraged and just stay focused. And that was the number one thing, and we got it done.
This was the first UFC fight of yours, I believe, to go to the 15-minute decision to go the whole length of the fight. Did it feel good to maybe show some people? I know you already knew it yourself, but to show some people you could go the full 15 minutes and keep pushing the pace?
I mean, all my fights on the show were 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
true.
the only one I didn't go 15 minutes was the finale.
Yeah.
Both of my other two fights that I had on the show was 15 minutes, so that was 30 minutes. The only one I didn't go the whole way was the finale. So I could definitely go 15 minutes very well. It was just a different lifestyle. It was just 8 months away, and then you jump in there and go 15 minutes is a lot.
Definitely. Yeah, when I was asking that question, I low-key realized I was like, yeah, you've gotten some decision wins. Do you feel like you're improving from each fight? Every time you step in the cage, you feel more comfortable? You feel like you're improving from fight to fight?
100%. I totally feel like I'm improving. And I'm kind of telling myself I'm kind of just kind of going with this thing, man. Like my last fight, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wrestle this guy. I'm gonna grab him. Sometimes it gets to a point where you focus so much on that you kind of takes away from other things. But in my mind, this is what I wanted to do, and I did it in the fight. The last fight before that, I knew I was gonna knock him out. I wanted to knock him out, and I did it. So the power of the mind is very strong, man. When you can think to do something and then you go out there and that's the only focus you have is to do that thing, it's pretty fucking awesome. And I told myself I was gonna go out there and wrestle, and that's all I did. And last fight I told myself I was gonna knock the guy out, and that's what I did. So everything is just getting better and better as your mind is just getting better and better in the octagon. And I'm very excited for the next one.
Speaking of that next one, I'm not gonna ask you to, tell me an opponent or a day or something, but you said a quick turnaround. You looking to fight like this summer?
Yeah, we're looking at August.
August?
Yep, August turnaround. So yep, I want to jump back in there. I don't have no injuries, God willing. I feel good. Let's go. Time waits for no one. You
I
know,
wanted to
I,
ask I wanted to ask you, do you feel like you've had your I made it moment yet? Or do you feel like there's such a thing as that? Do you feel like when you were on the show or maybe the knockout of Paga or maybe this one in your like first official UFC fight, have you had that like moment like, damn, I'm really doing this, like I made it?
it was after the finale. when I knew I was just like, this is my job now, this is my real job. And it's different when you really think about it, like just go out there and fight. No, this is my job. Like I take it very serious. It's almost like when I was trying to make it to the NFL, and you don't get drafted or you don't get the call or you don't get picked up by a team. That moment for me. When I knocked Pog out and I got the contract, I got the trophy, I got my parents there, I got my brother. That moment was my NFL. I finally made it to the NFL of fighting, the UFC. I finally made it. Now I can kind of really fulfill my dreams, and just jump into everything that I always knew I could do.
You mentioned your brother. I saw only today, I just found out he's been training at Killcliff down in Florida. Would you ever consider joining him, getting some work down there with those guys in Florida?
100%. He actually told me last week that I should get down there. So me and him, we'll be talking probably this week to see when I can get down there and get some mitts with Henry Hoof and those guys. And yeah, he's been we've been speaking about it, and he wants me to get down there with Henry and get some work done and tighten up some things and just keep getting better. And that's where we're at.
I know you got a great coaching staff, a great gym over there in Colorado, but yeah, people always say like it's good to get good, different looks everywhere. So that's cool. I want to ask you about your coach, Jake Ramos. What can you tell me about this guy, Jake Ramos? What he's meant to you, how he's helped you throughout your career so far?
Oh man, Jake is a special guy. When I met him, it was crazy circumstances how we met, but we don't need to go into that. But when we met, and then I started training with him, and me and him connected. We connected emotionally, and I say that in a way of like, you can have plenty of coaches. They're gonna always tell you what to do, advise you. When you can connect with a coach on a level, more than fighting, and then to understand that you and him are on the same mission and same goal. Yeah, it's really a special treat, and I just love making them proud. I want to make all my coaches proud. Peter, Jay, Justin, Coach Aaron, all my coaches. I want to make all of them proud. But Jake is he's my head coach for a reason, and he's an awesome coach. He's an awesome leader, and yeah, I'm following. We're gonna ride this thing till the wheels fall off.
I want to ask you about one more guy from Colorado, one more fight. Bellator 297, June 16th in Chicago. Archie Colgan. He's getting to step up in competition, man. Emmanuel Sanchez, no slouch. He's done a lot in this sport. What do you make of that matchup? You see Archie extending that undefeated record.
100%. Archie's a young, hungry guy. He's hungry, man. He's determined. He's focused. I love Archie. He's my little brother. We train with my teammate. We train a lot together. Just advice. He comes over to the house, gets in the cold tub. We do a lot of stuff, man. And Archie's he's my brother, and I love him. I'm proud of him. Actually, I'm really proud of him because you can get so caught up in it. Like this life, then this is what we do. You can get so caught up in it, and just caught up in all the hype, caught up in all the stuff, and I'm proud that he's taking it a step at a time, and that's a testament to our management as well. Ali's our manager, me and Archie, and it's a testament to our management to, because Ali had to get me on the right track with what I'm doing now, and I'm in the UFC, and same thing with Archie. He's put Archie on the right track for him to keep getting better each fight and giving him opponents that help him do that. It's number one thing to just get a guy from 1 to 10, but when you can get a guy and go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, climb a ladder all the way up until you get to 10. You build yourself up to where you can be able to compete with a guy at a very high level that's at 10, especially when you're already a good athlete and good fighter, as Archie is, But I love how he's getting built up the right way in Bellator, and that's how you become a champion. You get built up in the right way to where nothing is bigger than the moment. No opponent is bigger than the moment. You constantly growing into these moments, and the last fight was perfect. It was a perfect moment for him, perfect fight. He overcame that. Now, boom, a step up. You can say step up, but this Archie's a hell of a fighter. Emmanuel's a step up in opponent because he's a tough, hard-nosed guy that you can't just kill out the gate, So, and he's a smart fighter, and I have all the respect for Emmanuel, But Archie's a lot to handle right now. Archie's he's building up the right way. and he's a lot to handle in this sport, you know. And I'm excited for him and excited to see what he does in the future, man. And I'm in his corner.
I'm excited too. And back to Ali for a second. I think even him getting them those fights in Eagle back, like I don't know, last year, 2 years ago, that was good
Mm-hmm.
too. And then transitioning to Bellator. Uh, I only got a couple more for you. I know you're a busy man. We're gonna make this a quick one. I want to ask you about
Yeah,
your goals for this year. So you want to fight maybe one more time in August? Do you think
two
then
more.
2 more
We're gonna
fights?
do we're gonna do 2 more fights this year, man. God willing, knock on wood. We're gonna do 2 more fights this year. You know, I'm healthy. I'm gonna do one in August, and we'll try to get one in December. You know, I'm very confident, and I'm very focused. You know, and I want to get this done. You know, and just I'm just learning and just to fall in love with the process. You know, every fight ain't gonna be pretty. Every fight ain't gonna be guns and roses, man. Especially when I'm in the UFC heavyweight division. You know, let's be honest. There's a lot of weight classes, a lot of divisions, but at heavyweight in the UFC, ain't nothing
Different.
pretty about what we do here, man. You know, I would love to go out there and just wrestle and roll around and look good in front of these people. But it's different when you have a guy that's 260 pounds throwing a sledgehammer at you. That's a whole different sport, you know. So yeah, man, I want to fight 2 more times this year. I want to, you know, and God willing, I'm gonna go 3-0 this year. You know, rolling over to my next year, then get into the top 15, and then start that climb. And yeah, everything's on course to be exactly where we want it.
Oh yeah. All right. I got 5 yes or no questions. I just need a yes or a no, and I'm gonna send you on your way. All right. Sounds good.
Sounds good, brother.
All right. Number 1, will Kamaru Usman be a UFC champion again?
Yes.
Will Stipe Miocic defeat John Jones?
No.
Does Peter Straub pull off the bald look?
Yes.
Did you ever lift University of Arizona football teammate Shaq Richardson out of his seat with a headlock?
Yes.
Will Mohammed Usman be a member of the top 15 UFC heavyweight rankings on January 1st, 2024?
Yes.
All right, like those answers. I watched a podcast, a U of A podcast. Shaq Richardson talked about that, so I had to ask you the question. I'm gonna give you the floor. Last thing, message to the fans. What can fans expect to see from you? And there's a message to all the people that have been supporting you throughout this career, man.
Man, yeah. Thank you to my fans. Thank you to all my sponsors, Maha Jewelers, OnlyFans. You know, thank you to my coaches, Coach Jake, Coach Peter, Coach Justin, uh, Aaron, little Isaac over there, you know, Landau, Coach Landau Performance. Man, thank you to my whole team, man. And I'm very motivated, and you know, you guys got a motivated Mohammed Usman, and I feel very, very, very motivated. I feel very, very blessed to have a team around me that loves me and that really, really wants me to be the best fighter in there. And all I can say is to you guys and to my team and to my fans, I'm gonna give you all what you guys know I can give you and believe in me, and I believe in myself, and I made it here, and I've made it to this point of all my life and all my grind and all my accomplishments and all my downs and disappointments. And I'm telling you guys, thank you for sticking with me because it's about to be big. We're doing some things here that I'm just excited about, and just know that we're going to be at the highest level. We're already at the highest level, but we're going to be at the very, very high level real soon, guys. And I'm going to give you guys all those fights you wanted. So I can't wait.
I believe it, man. Thank you for taking the time today. I look forward to following along with your career. Good luck moving forward, man. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Be good, man.
Peace.